Okay, so I think we're gonna have to do 2 parts since there's 5 maps. I mean, like it could change depending on how long I take for each map, but I'm thinking about doing these 3 for one part and then these 2 for the other because these are the 2 that I was in, these are the 2 that I wasn't in. So we're gonna start out with Numbani.
Traveling to Numbani.
You guys had a
Defend
pretty
objective A.
rough attack. A lot of indecisions on like where you need to go, where you need to where you need to place people. And this one's really hard to attack, right? Because you have to rely on having your supports come up here without getting, poked out. But we'll see what happens in the first fight, and we'll go over, what you guys did right, what you guys did wrong, and how to properly execute it. So Conic is going around, that's fine. So, seems like there's a, bit of miscommunication here. We see that Conix goes in before, like, you see how the jump is weird, right? Where you see that, like, the jump is right here. The divas are this weird thing. But, like, the jump is still right here, and Conix is going in. But, like, Conix is going to be fighting a full health, Anna with all her abilities. A diva with DM, everything like that. So, like, Conix isn't really getting the most out of what he's doing here because it's kind of a weird dive. And you guys also took this path up here, and it kind of got you fucked, right? Where you're taking this poke damage right here, and then you jump in at half health. If you walk this way, you're taking no poke, and you're full health, and you come up here. And then, once you come up here, you start... Because what's going to happen, theoretically, right? So, like, if we went up here... like an overhead way of this map. You guys come up here with your supports, if I had to say, like, the tanks are in pink. DPS are in blue. And supports are in yellow. So, the first thing that the tanks want to do is they want to walk up and take this space. Because once you crush this threshold right here, then you're starting to take poke. So the tanks with the pink, they jump up here, right? And the way that you jump dictates where they rotate, right? And you want to be able to dictate where they rotate. If you jump like here or here, they're gonna rotate this way. They're gonna back up here. Or they're going to keep backing up this way and keep kiting you. But what you want to do is you want to jump here like this, and like you want to jump in between the tanks, the two, groups of people right here, and push this Anna back this way, because what's going to happen is it's going to give Conix the opportunity to finish her off when you guys are doing a bunch of damage to her. And you're pinching her into this area. So with the tanks and the pink, they go up here. And then what the DPS will do, obviously, that's blue, right? Yeah, blue. So Tracer's going around this way. Genji can climb up here and go this way and poke this way with you. And the supports are going to walk up here. And you might think, oh, they're in a bad position. But when you think about it, if you're diving their supports, like, what's their team going to do, right? The monkey jumps up here to try to jump you, but he'll probably jump back. The Tracer will try to, do this. Or they'll jump down here on you. If they're smart. But at the same time, you're up here and you're not right here. So you're so close to your diva. Well, say that's our diva at this point. You're so close to our diva that she can just fly right here and help you. So if you stay back here, right? You're pushing yourself further and further away from your tanks. And you're going to have a bad time. You guys have a weird kind of, Conix gets punished because it was a weird dive. Let's speed this up a little bit. This was a good, attempt of like what you were doing. You knew what to do, like to split her this way, but at the same time, you missed it obviously. still dies. And this right here, Ben, is the point that you want to come back and help your team. Because what's going to happen here, right? Like, sure, you're doing damage to the diva, but the Anna's right here. The monkey is way back here. If you just, like, fly right into him and start using your missiles on him, you have 4 people shooting this guy, he's going to instantly bursted. And this is why they were holding it for so long, is because you guys were kind of focusing different targets, calling different things, and you weren't on the same page. He gets a big kill here. So, first off, RJ feeds a little bit. That's fine. I know it happens. Second off, you might think that taking your supports to the high ground is better because obviously you can help heal them. But what you're trying to do is you're trying to like give your support space, and when you bring your supports up here, they're already in the line of sight of like everyone on their team, right? Because like this bringing them up here gives them like a bunch of different advantages. First off, you can kind of like fake the monkey out and maybe he'll forget about the sports and give them space. Second off, it gives them, you know, cover against, you know, the Ash who could be shooting at them. Who could be shooting at them. And third, it's like an easy walk to point, right? If you're taking this points, you can start easily walking to point and start taking point. The problem is, what happens is RJ dies first. They jump up here, and not only are your tanks taking damage, you're taking damage too, because you're getting cleaved by the monkey, and you're getting shot at by the Ash. So then you're just getting, you know, fucked. Sleep.
Not even angry.
To raise my APM. Smoke him out of there. Thanks.
And if you guys are having trouble getting to this backline, an alternative would be to have your tanks do kind of a soft dive up here, take damage, get down to like, you know, 200 health, then drop, and then Anna shoots them. Charge Nano, keep doing that, and then you can have Nano. You're basically playing like the same thing it is for like you do it a lot with on Volskaya and stuff like that, where you're trying to, you know, charge Nano and so you can create this huge dive where Monkey's not gonna die. So you could do that as well. It just takes a lot of time, right? Bring your supports up high ground again.
I'm feeling unstoppable.
Do something. Allah till men.
Okay.
Nerf this.
RJ gets remeked on. Supports are not in the fight. Res Tracer. Supports are in a bad spot. Steven's trying to help out this. Yeah, it's just kind of like a weird scrappy fight where you guys got displaced by the primal, and you're trying to like, you know, make up for it.
60 seconds.
Probably should have saved that blade. You could have had Nano Blade for the last fight. Nano Blade is much harder to defend than Nano Monkey because you can one-shot combo people.
30 seconds remaining.
So RJ goes Doom.
Feeling hot.
10 seconds remaining.
I don't know. I'm trying to see what's happening right now. Like there's two things that are happening right now. So Hank jumps. Yeah, this is the. So you see how? Watch what happens.
Feeling powerful.
See how she can just kite away like from you like that, and now you're being pushed away. If you jump on her from here, she's gonna be forced to jump into this room with Conics, or drop on the point to where RJ can kill her. But she can walk up here. She's got her diva in front of her. She can drop down here. Like even the placement of where you jump could dictate whether or not you win the fight. That's why I'm saying that the small things are always good to think about.
10 seconds remaining. Overtime.
Onyx kind of feeds again.
Here you go.
Overtime.
Oh, did you not have recall, Conics? Yeah. Never push into a fight like this. Where never recall in if you don't have recall, because never blink in for a plus one if you don't have recall, because that's you just die because of that. Come in, they get a primal off.
Bombs away.
This guy's trying his very best. Primal juggle you. The Ash is taking no damage. Dem trying to help her.
Till May. Dein Schutzengel ist da.
Scrappy fight, really scrappy fight.
Nerf this.
So
Nerf this.
let me just see this.
Dein Schutzengel ist da.
So Ben, when you're using your bomb, you're using it to stall out time. Instead of using it right away like that, wait until your health bar goes down to like here, so you're at like 100, like 75 health. Then you can go up, because you to see all this health that you could be using DM on yourself and missling someone, that you could be killing them. You can also break the bubble, and then you can also break that bubble and then bomb, and maybe it'll be easier to kill someone. Because then you die right here to the bob, where otherwise you could have survived. Yeah. So, there's just, the main thing, obviously, this happens every time we play this map, where there's just a lot of, like, trying to figure out how we do it, but, like, we always make this one little mistake that messes us up. But, like, following that concept I said before about, putting your supports up here, jumping this way, kiting them back, making them kite back here into Tracer. Like, you're trying, like, if you're putting that Tracer up there for a reason, try to get value out of it. Don't just put them up there. There's always the execution to this thing. There's, like, if you say, let's do this, you have to do it the best way possible, or else it's just useless. So here I remember you guys had a little bit of indecisiveness on what you wanted to play here. Echo is good here. Soldier obviously is good here. Hanzo's good here. Genji's great here. Obviously the Anna Brig. Monkey's good here. Obviously. Playing for counter dives. You can play a few different ways. We went over this before, but let me go over it just quickly. Just so you guys can get like a full like realization of what you need to do. So on defense, you're kind of playing two things where you're playing defense and offense on defense. So you're playing defensive and offensive on defense on this map. So right, the supports are going to try to walk up here. They're going to try to set up here. What you want to do is there's 6 different jobs. We'll go every single one of them. Let's pretend this is a monkey right now, because it's going to be monkey. As soon as the enemy monkey dives into your backline, you have a decision to make. Do you A, that's the worst A ever, defend? I'm just going to put a fucking D. D, do you defend? Or do you B, attack? Right? And what I mean by that is, do you A, jump onto your backline to help you kill them, drop your bubble on them and try to help you? Or B, do you attack their front line like this, their backline like this, with monkey and with another DPS, try to stop the healing from them? There's two scenarios where it's better for each. If you are not confident in your supports to be able to heal each other and stay alive, you'll have to counter dive. If you're confident enough that your supports and your diva will keep themselves alive, you can dive this right here. So all right, so we got over monkey's job. Diva's job is very hard. All right, you have to be doing 2 different things at once. You have to be, like we talked about how the front line's gonna be right here, like Genji and Hanzo and Monkey. The best support's gonna be right here. You're gonna be stationed right here. Excuse me, because what you're gonna be doing is you have to do 2 things at once. So the first thing you want to do is you want to help peel for your backline and go on the monkey, burst the monkey down, DM your supports. And the second thing you want to do is once you've neutralized the monkey, then you go back into the front line to help the monkey and Tracer or Genji if they haven't killed the supports yet. So that's basically what I do when I'm playing on this map, where I will sit here, I'll wait until the monkey dives, I'll jump into him, I'll burst him. I could even hang out right over here. If he's gonna dive up here, if he's always diving up here, I can even hang out right here and just boop him off as soon as he jumps. There's a lot of different ways to approach it. So Connix, I don't really like the Ashe here. You're banking on Ashe being effective in a lot of like long distance lanes, and you're gonna be getting dove a lot by monkeys. The only reason that this guy was super effective was because he wasn't really getting punished that much, because you guys weren't completing the first phase of the dive, which was to neutralize the support. So you were never getting to that phase where let's focus Ashe now. So he was always in the free. So what I would say is play either Soldier, Hanzo, whatever. You could play Ashe. It's worse than these other characters, Soldier and Hanzo, stuff like that. Play this area, burst down the monkey when he comes in. Put pressure on the supports this way. Try to use your storm arrows to get DM out. RJ's doing the same thing. You guys are doing the same thing, right? You guys are playing these areas. Putting pressure on their front back line. Helping out your back line when the monkey dives. You're kind of just like, you don't really have that much of an important role, right? You're just kind of playing DPS at this point. A lot of times you have different things that you have to do, but this time, whatever. So Steven and Bread, obviously you guys are playing to heal your tanks. You guys are playing to kite well. Pay attention to where he dives, the monkey dives, because that's going to dictate where you should rotate and where the best rate to rotate is. If he dives this way and you're right here, you have to kite back here. There's no escape from this. You have to kite back here, hope your diva helps you, and win that brawl in this tight space with the brig and stuff like that. But like Hank does, if he jumps this way, you guys can easily back up and hold here. And if he's pressuring you too much, you can drop here. Keep kiting back. Winston has an 8-meter range on his Tesla cannons. I know you can't really see the 8 meters in the game, but just think about it, right? It's not that long. It's a little bit longer than a Rhine swing. But yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. The tanks really have the most important jobs. So let's see what you guys do in this defense here.
Here it comes.
Okay, so you guys are playing the Ashe Genji. Yeah, so RJ, right here, sure you get the kill in the Ana, but I think you misrepresented what I wanted. So what like we talked about before is you can just hang out like right here with the monkey, and as soon as the monkey dives in this way, then you go in here with monkey. You can also wait right there if you wanted, but it allows you to get poke on the monkey before you go in. But yeah, this isn't a bad spot. Just make sure you're being patient with it, because obviously you kill the Ana, but then you get killed and then they get rezzed, and that's a 5v6. Good sleep. Yeah, so you see how you're playing really far back right here, Ben, and there's no room for you to like actively like deny this Ashe. If you're playing right here, you can notice that she's right there and you can deny her, and you can go this way if you need to help to kill the monkey. But if you're hanging out right here, you can only deal with the monkey, right? You can only boop the monkey off. So that's why it's good to be versatile and play in like the middle of your team. I think I'm making the executive decision to not VOD Volskaya. You guys were really, really boomed in that map. I don't really think it's worth it. You know how to approach that map. There was a lot of frustration happening, so I don't think I'm gonna VOD that map. But this was a great fight. And I want to highlight what you guys do here because I want to highlight what you do well. So you retake this very, very well. Connix doesn't. So what I'll say, Connix, is that you don't need to be, obviously you might have to contest, but just make sure how far deep you're going in because, your life is more important, right? See how you're going so far in right now? The fact that you don't die is fucking crazy. So let's see how the fight goes out here. Nice anti the monkey. Good focus on him. Steven plays patient, identifies with sports. You kill her. Good kill. And they have to leave. That was a great fight. Great retake. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Hello.
Here it comes.
Okay. The nail monkey goes in. Oh, excuse me. I'll let you know that not once has this guy gotten a clean dive on you guys. You've gotten slept, he's gotten booped, he's missed the target. Like, not once has this guy gotten a thing. He goes off and he's forced to use primal to get back up. And unfortunately, Bread just kind of gets fucked. Ben goes to help. But you guys see 9, unfortunately. So that's, it happens, right?
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
I will notice, I'll mention this right now. Throughout the lot of maps, I noticed a disconnect between Hank and the rest of the team, where like Hank was kind of diving in and calling that he was diving in, but either no one was listening or he was diving in at bad times. So make sure you guys are on the same page, right? And Hank, this is for you specifically. And if you're, I'm gonna do a little thing for just Hank. If you're watching this part right now and you hear me talking, message me and tell me that you're gonna be asking to dive before you go. And what I mean by that is be like, are you guys ready for a dive? Are you ready for a dive? And if they say yes, you go in. If they say yeah, no, you don't go in, and then you won't die. So tell me that you know that you're gonna ask for a dive next scrim, all right? And I'll know that you watch this because I need to make sure you guys are watching this because these are always so important. Onyx kind of gets caught out, or he gets out. Yeah, good job focusing the monkey. Deny him that space. He has to leave. Yeah, so here, Connix, you have that brig, so just, like, and I remember Steven calling specifically, like, just look for the brig, right? Because you would have survived.
Feeling powerful.
So right here, I remember specifically, you didn't, Nano wasn't called, so he nanoed him. Just make sure, ask, you want Nano? You want Nano? Yeah. Alright, I'm going in. Alright, I'm not gonna jump behind it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna jump behind, I'm gonna go in. Yeah, we kind of waste Nano. This is a complete waste of Nano. Ben's forced to use his ultimate, which is fine. Hank, yeah, you see how Hank kind of like, where are you right now? Yeah. So, this concept I talked about going further in the VOD. So, Brig has the ability to turn any comp into a brawl comp with her rally. She can turn double shield into a brawl comp. She can turn double bubble into a brawl comp. She can turn dive into a brawl comp. And what I mean is, when your Brig has rally, what you want to do is you want to play for the counter dive and say, all right, Monkey's going to dive in. As soon as he dives in, let's rally. And then everyone proceeds to go to the Brig, get the rally armor, kill the guy who dived, and then you're playing a brawl. You're playing kind of like a 6-man, where you clump up together in a box, or a circle, whatever you want to call it, and you want to run at someone with the rally armor. Because it's going to give you so much sustain. Might as well get everybody involved with it, right? So, like, say, for example, you guys are sitting right here, and you have these guys right here. You guys are all right here, but these 4 are still in the positions that they're in. Monkey walks up to you guys or dives in. You rally. You kill the monkey. Let's walk on Mercy and Diva, right? Let's brawl on Mercy and Diva. Let's try to DMAC Diva. Let's kill Mercy. Let's find Anna and brawl on her as well. And as well as this, it is right there as well, right? So it works out. And you can also be hanging out on high ground and do the same thing, right? Because a lot of times they go up here. You can brawl them this way, up here, and push them off. So like Steven in particular, you say, I have rally, you guys want to brawl this? Let's brawl this. Everyone play for counter dive, right? We're gonna brawl this. Monkey jumps in. Alright, everyone come to me, we're gonna brawl. Everyone comes to you. You guys do a good job of just killing people holding this, so good job. Just Anna kinda, I don't know what this person's doing.
Fire in the hole! Dein Schutzengel ist da. Time's up.
How do you die, Hank? Yeah, just make sure, Hank, you don't have to leave your bubble. Like, you don't have to leave it, you know, even if you're low. Like, wait in the bubble. You took a little dance from Diva there. Maybe you could have survived, right? The monkey's not doing that much damage. Maybe you could have got your primal in time and primaled. So don't be afraid to just chill in your bubble for a bit. Kind of like kite back. And then jump out if you need to. But right now, you jumped out and you kind of put yourself in open space. And then you got sniped by Ash.
Time to raid my APM.
RG kills both supports. He gets his life up for it, but killing both supports, you know, that's different from just going in and trying to kill some person and dying. Good job of healing yourself, each other here. You guys do a great job of keeping yourself alive.
Do something!
Make sure we're not over ulting. Primal might have not been needed there. But overall, good fight. You guys hold this, right? I think you guys hold this. Yeah. I think so. What? How many time is left? 2 minutes? Maybe not. Maybe they take it in overtime.
60 seconds remaining.
So, yeah, this is a perfect example right here. This is what I was talking about. If you guys are hanging out in the high ground right here, Steven and Bread, you guys can call for a brawl and brawl them here in this room. You can just be like, all right, we're walking up, we're going to rally. Walk up to here, rally in, brawl them.
Feeling powerful.
See how only three people get the rally armor, basically? Let's make sure all 6 people get it.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
This would be odd if you guys lost this. Is it a long overtime fight?
10 seconds
Must be. All right.
remaining.
We'll end it right there. Okay, Volskaya, I'm gonna skip. You guys, you know, were boomed. A lot of miscommunications. A lot of like people running around doing whatever their own thing. It's fine. It happens. Don't let this, you know, bring you guys down. We'll go to Rialto.
Welcome to Rialto.
All right, you guys are attacking here. You guys are playing a far comp. Yeah, right here, make sure you're watching. RJ, remember I said play magic cover. Make sure you're watching where you're going. If you could stay Farah, I will say it's hard to do it, especially with the pocketed Ash. You need to be like hitting consistent body shots on her to where she can get killed by the Tracer or you. If you wanted to, you could go around this way and brawl and, you know, shoot from here and stuff like that. Alright, I just lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Going up here, around here, you know, you're shooting from here. You can go up here, you know, shoot from here. But it's a long shot, right? It's a long shot. At this point in the game, you know, you want to be switching off of the Farah, and you do so to help, not, you know, because of the pocketed Ash, obviously. I'm just texting someone. My bad.
Der Kampf ist mach nicht vorbei.
I don't know if you guys get full held here. Obviously, this was a scrappy fight. You lost 2. So, not really concerned about that one. Good job killing yourself. I just want to see. 10, right? Or 9? 10. Oh my god, what is this?
Beacon in place.
So just make sure, RJ, like, when you're putting a TP spot down, do you think this is a good TP spot, right? Like, right in their backline, like, right where they are, right? Do you think this is a good TP spot? Because it's either going to get destroyed or you're going to TP and then get killed right here. Like, even right here is a fine TP spot. Like, just make sure you're putting your TP in a good place where you can escape. That's not the reason you die here. I want to see how you die.
¿Qué onda?
Oh my god, you get fucking one-shotted. Alright, that's fine. I thought you stayed in too long and got killed, but you just got fucking one-tapped. Also, Connix, make sure, like I talked about before, when you're playing Tracer, your job isn't to burn tanks, right? Your job is to kill the backline. So go this way, like without doing the draw thing. Go this way around up here. You know, one-clip this guy because he's already low. Because you're doing nothing right now, just walking around. Oh, okay.
I might need this later.
You're almost there.
Helden sterben
Tank
nicht.
dies, but good dive on the Ana.
Dein Schutzengel ist da.
Do something!
I'm feeling unstoppable.
You guys get bobbed and nanoed. Falk. They used 3 ults to win that fight, which is fine. They wasted 3 ults for that. You guys used nano, but it's okay. Alright, I know you guys have a really good fight here and take this point. So I'm waiting to see when it happens. Nice. Yeah, the DPS do a really good job of diving them. That was a great fight. Use Primal. I appreciate, you know, use Pulse Bomb. Get a kill off of that, it's fine. Use 2 ults and win the fight. That's great.
60 seconds remaining.
Guys, kill these guys are, you know, right for the picking to be killed. That's fine.
The payload has
Good job avoiding that.
reached
You guys, that was probably one of your best fights of the whole scrim. Make sure you're not going in too far, Hank. See, the problem, this is the problem, right, Hank, is that, like, you had the ability to leave. You were in your bubble. You had the ability to leave, but you decide to keep going in to try to kill the full health Ashe at, like, 70 health. And then you get killed. Yeah, you eventually get killed. So you had the ability to get out and got killed. Make sure you're playing for your life. You know, I had to say it a lot, but I guess it, you know, it takes a while to build that muscle memory. So you guys kind of get picked off one by one after that.
Excuse me for dropping in.
Bunny hop.
Yeah, Connix. It's kind of hard. It's hard for you to face tank a guy and two healers nail him.
Nerf this.
Another good fight from you guys. You know, you identified that a 4v4 or a 5v4, 5v5 was winnable, and it was. You guys capitalized well off of it.
The payload has reached
That was good.
I'm feeling
And they wasted nano.
unstoppable.
Oops.
Allah till mig! Allah till mig!
In my sights.
Apagando las luces.
So here, if you guys are ult tracking correctly, you have 2 minutes 55 seconds. If you know they have a lot of ults, just go in with a dry fight, right? If you guys don't use rally here and EMP, you use no ults and they use rally, Pfizer, and bomb with also using nano, wasting nano before. They have, look at their ult count, 0 after this. If you keep the EMP, keep the rally, you're gonna have nano, you're gonna have rally, you're gonna have other way around, EMP and rally, close to pulse bomb. You'll have 4 ults, they'll have none. So make sure if you guys are ult tracking correctly, you know. Then you go in with those 4 ults, right? Okay. But other than that, you guys lost that fight. You got a 6-man EMP, but it wasn't good. Didn't work out well. So, just a quick thing for RJ. We talked about how, you could possibly have gone Reaper here. I would choose the Reaper if you're trying to go for this kind of like burst target. Just because when you think about the McCree / Reaper against an Ashe, sure, if you're hitting double headshots every time, McCree could be better than Ashe. But if you're not hitting double headshots every time, you're far in the open, you have no movement abilities, you have less health, you don't get healing back, you're sitting duck. But if you played Reaper, you can get aggressive with your team, you have Wraith to escape, you have an engaging tool, which is the teleport, you have a heal factor, which is your lifesteal. So that's why I think it's better, because you can brawl this monkey as well and just fucking destroy his face. And then you can just, TP into their backline onto Ashe and just 2-shot her. So that's why I think Reaper's a little bit more versatile than McCree. Sorry, I'm just texting someone. Okay.
Feeling powerful.
Not sure what the call was, but this is a very weird nano, considering that he has to cover like all of this ground to get here, and then like McCree's right here, we're kind of split a little bit where he doesn't know where to go. He doesn't even know where anyone is, and you nanoed him in. So what I'll say is, walk up here, engage the situation, have him take half his health, charging primal, and then nano him. You know what I mean? Get the most uptime out of the nano possible. Because that's a wasted nano. He gets nothing out of it.
Bob, do something.
Oh, you look tired.
You went far in, Hank. I mean, this is probably the time where D.Va, like, if there's no peel on if there's no like stuff happening to your backline, Ben, then you can go in, right? And go help the monkey. If they're just sitting pretty right over here, you're fine. Forced to back out again, even though it's a 4v4. Don't back out, right? Don't back out of a 4v4. Fight the 4v4. Nice burst down on the monkey.
Nerf this!
Gets the ultimate, that's fine. Oh, Hank, what are you doing?
Nerf this!
Yeah, Hank, don't primal at full health. I don't know what that was for. Just dive him. You're fine. You can kill him. Don't primal at full health. Use that as a tool to prolong the fight. Because that was a waste of primal.
Mega activated! I'm back in the fight!
Yeah, that was a complete waste of primal.
I'm gonna have to shoot you down!
I'm feeling unstoppable.
Is approaching its destination.
Alright, remember, you guys can kind of ult here. We'll skip to the next round.
Ready for battle.
So you guys opt for the dive here. It's fine. I think double shield's better against what they're running. Especially because they run like Reaper Soldier or something like that this map.
Ready for battle. 2-1. Attackers incoming.
So I guess we can
Stop
go over
the
how you want to
payload.
approach this with the dive. If you want to play the dive, that's fine. We have to figure out how we're going to approach this. It's really hard considering that they have like are they playing Lucio? No, he's switching to Brig.
Hey,
Yeah, so they're playing Reaper Soldier and Brig. A lot of counter dive, help, right? The Reaper and the Diva, stuff like that. That's why I think Double Shield's so much better. Because if you're playing Double Shield up here, as soon as this monkey dives on you, you just pull him and just obliterate him. But like here, you have to, play around the fact that there's going to be a Reaper in the back line. You have to, walk on eggshells to get around this stuff. So I think, whatever you guys want to play, but otherwise, I think the Double Shield might be better here. Oh, fuck. Bro, I always do that. It's so annoying. Yeah, so RJ, it's the same thing. Like, make sure we're paying attention to where your team is, what your monkey's doing. You guys should be talking about what you're doing, because then you probably wouldn't have gone up here and died. Maybe not, but whatever. This guy should die. This Reaper should die. Oh, Steven. Yeah, watch where you go. Watch where you're going, Steven. And Hank dies too. Because you guys are trying to fight a 2v4 right now. Like, just stabilize. Like, just play here for a second. Get your 6 back. Because then now you're fighting a 6v3 and you're gonna lose the point. Like these guys, like I say this every time I scrim, I VOD, Diamond and Plat. These guys in the enemy team are doing nothing to win this game right now. Like, you guys are just messing up. Like, this Shuckle guy is not good. Like, he dominated you guys on Ashe and Reaper, whatever, but it wasn't because of something that he did. You guys swap to the Brawl. Where are your supports?
Boosters engaged. Nerf this. Nerf this.
Okay. Archie gets fucked because he was anti, so he couldn't get the fucking Mega. That was so stupid, I think. I think he was anti. But other than that, you guys win the fight. That's fine.
I've got you in my sights.
Boosters engaged.
So, right, they used another 3 ults. Try to win this. You guys gotta get a recontest off. But they used 3 ults to win that. There's nothing you can do. Right? There's nothing you could have done to win that. Like, unless they completely fucked all 3 of their ultimates. But they didn't. Like, because they have Visor, they're using Rally. It's like, they're easy ultimates to get value off of. Conix dies. Good. The dragon, you guys kind of split them. You split the monkey off from his team, which is really good. Anna dies. Die. This guy wastes his ultimate. Good fight. That was a good fight. Good recontest.
I'm feeling unstoppable.
Good job kiting this out. He wastes the whole nano. Get some monkey charge off of it, but whatever. see how this guy's doing jack shit right now? Like, this Reaper? Like, he's just doing jack shit. Like, he doesn't know where to go. Like, why are you over here? Why are you putting yourself in the farthest lane away from their team as possible? You're a close range hero. This guy's a goon. Like, what's the Brig doing over here? What? These guys are goons. Actual goons.
Nerf this.
I've got you in my sights.
Scrappy fight right now. You guys using ultimates. Kill the monkey. Kind of like one shot. Like this. Like, what is he doing over there? Why are you even going over here? Like, what was what was the plan? To not get value off of Brig? When they swapped to Lucio, but that wasn't the plan to die. They're swapping to Brawl, I assume. So what I mean, RJ, when we talk about this, when I talk about when I said to Dragon this,
60 seconds
is like
remaining.
Dragon it went like sonar this and Dragon it right here. Like, try to kill someone with it before they don't wait for them to come in here. Dragon it right there because they won't expect it. Or it might it'll force them to back up as well. So like right here would have been great. Like right at this exact moment would be great. But you do it a little bit really late. You got the Ana off, but she's still kind of in a little bit of a position.
Are you ready? Here I come!
30 seconds remaining.
Also, don't give up high ground to them, Meg. Play on these stairs. Shatter. Good aggression.
10 seconds.
Onyx is putting damage out in the back. Yeah, that was a clean fight. Clean fight. Good job. All right. How long have we been doing? Does it tell me? 47 minutes. We can do King's Row.
Now entering.
All right. So this is
King's Row.
when Big Daddy
Defend
comes in.
objective A.
I will admit I didn't play as good as I wanted to. But I didn't want to play good against them. I just wanted to let you guys listen to the comms, and you listen to the comms. So we'll go over what happens here. I'll go over what I'm thinking in most fights as well, just to show you. Yeah, right here I did not expect him to have Shatter. That was on me. This fight was completely on me. Did not expect him to have Shatter. So, yeah. A little bit of a rough start to the attack. Some stuff on me. But I kind of get it together. I have not played tank in, like, before this in, like a month. Here I'm letting you guys know this Mei is, feeding. We go and kill her. We call. Expected this guy. So what I did here, I don't know if I timed it right. Let me see if I timed it right. Yeah, so what I was doing here was I was trying to see if I could get this guy to do what most Rhines do, which is kind of Fire Strike off cooldown. So what I did was I waited 7 seconds and I was going to just Shatter, assuming that he would Fire Strike as soon as he got it back. So that's why I did that. And obviously it looked like a fucking moron because I just shattered his shield up. But that was my thought process. And it's a hit or miss, right? Obviously, if he keeps his shield up, he's not going to do it. Yeah, just make sure, guys, like, there's no reason for you to die here, Bread. Like, right? Like, we're in a position to survive. So that was pretty bad. Kill Rhine. Here I call for some aggression. Go on them. I'll let you know that the fight is never. It's the fight once someone dies, unless it's like once someone dies, the fight isn't over. You can still win a 5v6. It's always winnable. Just to let you guys know. Don't immediately leave as soon as you lose one, because we won that when we were down one. So good job taking the point.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Oops. I'm trying to get into a good place where I can see this fight. Alright, forced to back up. This guy chucks one in there. I have to like hide in here. I get fucked. Yeah. I mean, take experience. They push way too far in. Get punished for it, I believe. Yep, gets punished for it. Exactly what happens when they push too far in. Here I'm charging in. I get shattered. Still kill him. Great. You know, come back on that. A bit of a scuff shatter. I mean, maybe I should have killed that, but I think with how fast it charges, that maybe it would be fine to use it. Just here, I'm calling to use more aggression. Stay up here. Deny this space. Make them wait a second to like, oh shit, they're right here, and like wait, and then like just make as much card progress as possible. Because if we're holding right here, they're gonna have to stop right here, start shooting at us. Then we back up, start right here, shooting at us. And the cart is making all this progress because of it. This may completely fucks wall. Not sure what that was for. I thought that this was. I have no idea that he was above us. I don't know if I go to my POV and listen to the. It sounded like it was right in front of me behind the wall, and that's why that was walled off. So. Yeah. Once again, they have to use 3 ults to win a fight. I mean, it's just kind of like clockwork. They use 3 ults to win a fight every time they win. It's because they use 3 ults.
Nothing's gonna stop.
Let's see what happens here. In here, I think my shield was just a little bit too far to the left. Oh my god, RJ, you walked in front of me. I don't know how Ben got shattered. Oh, that was. Oh, I like dipped for a second. Fred gets killed. Do we win this? Oh yeah. Yeah, we win that pretty good. Yeah, so the reason I called to leave him here is that he's gonna do that, right? He's gonna wait. And it just ensures that we take the point. We can go back and kill him after. It just ensures that we take the point. Is the Lucio behind us too? How did we kill him? Did he like just run into our backline? Yeah, he just fucking ran right in, bro. But yeah, we go back, look for McCree, kill him pretty easily, you know.
Get through this.
It's hammer down.
Maybe a little suck shatter for me. Good beat. Nice shove going on the McCree. Forced to get split here. I just killed off. It just happens. A bit of a scrappy fight. I think I was a little too excited about using my shatter there, so that's my fault.
It's happening.
Yeah, we very much overused ultimates here. I didn't call to use my shatter. Connex wasn't calling that he was using his high noon. RJ didn't call to use his whatever it's called. So, did we lose this though?
Ice wall coming up.
The payload is approaching its destination.
Bro, I got so unlucky here. I'm just like, watch what happens.
The payload
So I notice him coming in, charging in. I go to counter charge. I get grabbed. The charge cancels. I get charged through the grab, and I get killed. But I'm noticing a theme here. Once again, they use 3 ultimates to win the fight. Don't get too down on yourselves, guys. Not every round is going to be a stomp.
team kill.
They have resources at their disposal to win fights because, you know, ultimates are so powerful.
It's happening.
A little bit of a miscommunication there. I thought we didn't have walls, so I went for the shatter.
Shoot you down.
60 seconds remaining.
Gets kicked off. Yeah, I die. Get frozen and killed. Gets pooped off.
It's happening.
Another scrappy fight. We think we take this though.
30 seconds remaining.
Огонь по готовности!
10 seconds.
A lot of ultimates being used. A lot of ultimates being used both sides.
Oh my
But we're just better. When we use the same amount of ultimates, we're just better. Watch what happens with V2. This is funny.
Hammer down!
Oh my god, so unlucky. So unlucky. But other than that, that was a fine round.
team kill.
Like the only times we lost fights, like sure sometimes like
Score.
we took it with zero seconds left, but you know it happens.
Switching sides.
Like not every round's gonna be a stomp. That was a pretty good. You will make it all 3 points. That's a good
Ready
attack.
for battle.
Can't stop, won't stop.
We're not gonna do Helios, I don't think. Should we? If we go quick, we'll do it. That was a stomp, right? Was that a stomp? Kind of stomped them, I think. I'll take a look at the score at the end and see if it's worth voting.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Starting out pretty strong over here on this side. Great wall from RJ.
Get through this.
A lot of brawling. A lot of brawling. Got my shatter in
Time to raise my APM.
15 seconds. Because there was a lot of people in my face. This guy probably doesn't know that I have it. I said he doesn't know that I have it. So I wonder what I do. Do I actually use it correctly? Have to see.
Boosters engaged.
So right here, I was kind of caught off guard because I've never seen anyone do this before, where they were really concerned about getting walled, so they went like this. They went like over here. I'm not sure why they did that. Like, I usually think that they would go like up here. Like, that's what I was expecting that. So I'm like, all right, back up and make them drop on us. But then they drop here. So I'm like, okay, let's brawl them now. So now we have to like, take some more space.
I'm gonna have to shoot you down.
So I'm like, all right, let's go brawl them. You guys come up really fast, so that's good. I got fucked by their May wall, because why would he wall me when I'm right in front of him? Like, why would he try to just wall me? Like, why don't you want to fight me? Like, I don't get that. What? Yeah, that makes sense, that I just get charged right there. That makes so much sense. What? Bro, I'm telling you guys, I'm literally just unlucky. But we kill Ryan. Here I'm low health, but I see the opportunity to brawl them, so I go in. Like, you have to just be aware of what opportunities like are given to you, like that. And we go in, we had a pretty good fight, and we held it well, so that was good. And Connex just gets fucking one-shotted. I think I'm a little too tired to VOD Ilios. I think we did really good against it with it anyways, so. So here, I made the call to back out, get 6 people, wait out this bomb, and then go in. We severely overuse ultimates. I don't remember what was called, so I'm not going to say that I misplaced or RJ miscalled or whatever. But otherwise, if we just used Mayalt, we probably would have won that. Other than that, you know, whatever. We won it pretty good. They also used Blizzard. We still have 2 ultimates. Okay, so this is the most important thing so far. So I call here, make sure, like, always make sure that you're listening to the main tank. Because I call to go around this wall and go after their backline. Because watch what happens. RJ goes for the wall. Right? If you guys are with me right now, we're going on their Baptiste and Hanzo. They're dead, right? But instead, you guys go over here, and I think you all get shattered. Yeah, you all get shattered and killed. So make sure we're listening to what the main tank is saying.
60 seconds remaining. Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Not really a lot happening in this thing. There's just a lot of good things that are happening.
Nerf this.
So here, the concept that I'm like asking you to do here is you do it pretty well. Just like I think you should practice a lot, like, you know, your bomb placements with like using natural cover to like stop the bomb or carry the bomb and stuff like that. But what I'm asking you to do is bomb their backline, because what it does is it splits them, right? So like if there's a backline up here, it splits people who are pushing cart, and it forces the Rhine to push too far into us. So watch what happens.
Nerf this.
So he gets walled, but like you see how he like you see how like these people are forced to go in here. Where'd they go? Where'd the Baptiste go?
All systems check.
Oh yeah, they're hiding in here. See how they're hiding in here, and they're forced to hide in here, and then the Rhine gets fucking rolled. That's the great time to use bomb. And I think the shadow was warranted as well. So we used 2 ultimates and win that fight. Yeah, just make sure we're playing for your life, Ben. Once you get below half, especially against a character like Hanzo who can one-shot you, like two-shot you with 2 headshots, just make sure you're playing for your life.
Taking off.
So right here, I remember the call I made was to speed High Noon but go backwards, just a little bit. I hoped that we would go back here, just to keep distance from you guys, while also, like, you know, it did a couple things, right? It kept them from the distance. It also gave Ben some time to charge mech.
It's time.
Yeah, just make sure you make sure if you have the ability to hold it as long as you can, Conix, to get the DM out. I accidentally pressed left shift while trying to back up. So. But gigantic mail from RJ. You guys win without me. Good job helping out with the backline, Ben. This guy completely wastes that. Not sure what he was doing there. Alright, sorry, hold on. Let me just go back a couple seconds. Someone called me. Alright, so we hold archers here. Great wall from RJ. Why am I not swinging? Okay, I don't know what the fuck that was.
60 seconds remaining.
Nerf this.
We were all in a bad position kind of there. I was in a bad position. Good bomb.
Get through this.
Yeah. I think we kind of just got... How many else did they use? Just bomb. Yeah, I think we got caught. Let me just... I want to make sure what if I did something wrong, I want to own up to it. And see what I did. So we're going to go back.
60 seconds remaining.
Nerf this.
Yeah, so here what happened is that we didn't rotate together. This is exactly what I was talking about before. With your bomb. We didn't rotate as one, and look what happened. We're now in 3 different spots, right? So that's exactly what the bomb was supposed to do to them when we were talking about it.
Nerf this.
But it looks like we take one final retake and win this.
30 seconds remaining.
Get through this.
Here I call to push up to help RJ. Because he was caught out.
It's time.
10
Good wall.
seconds
冻住，
remaining.
不许走。冻住，不许走。
I got pooped on.
Overtime.
You guys beat. You guys win a 4v4. You see how this is a 4v4, but you guys are winning right now? It's always winnable, right?
Mecha activated.
You guys win this 4v4 pretty good.
My APM.
So, yeah. I think Ilios was a 3-0. I'm just going to look at it.
Now arriving at Ilios.
Yeah, okay, it was a 3-0. That was pretty easy. I'm not gonna go over that one. So, couple maps we didn't look at. Fuskaya, boomed map. You know, it's mistakes happen that would never usually happen. So it's not like I'm gonna bore you guys over that. EOS, pretty easy win. Pretty no really real mistakes I saw. So I'm not gonna go over that. Kings Row, some really good fights. Make sure we're pathing well with the Reinhardt. Listening to the Reinhardt's calls. Rialto, positioning was a big problem. And and execution was a big problem on this map, with the dives and stuff like that. Same thing on New Bonnie. So you guys really have to work on this execution, and I'm telling you, I will, if I have to, I will give one person one thing to work on every scrim. If that's a good idea, let me know. But we need to get this execution down because playoffs are coming. This is the most important time of the tournament. You guys are doing well. You're the 2 seed. You guys can win this. I know you can. So we'll have to get this stuff polished up. So that's it for me tonight. I'll get this uploaded right now. Hope this guys help. Let me know if you guys have any questions. As also, I would love to do, I haven't done any in a while. I would love to do a one-on-one with any of you guys. If anyone wants to do a one-on-one, DM me. We'll set one up. We'll go through the VODs. We'll look at you specifically. We'll see what you could do better. What you've done as good as well to keep doing, because I always like to highlight what you guys do well as well. So hit me up. It's really important to do that. Other than that, I think we're all set.